So I'm going over what happened last time. Last time, the 5 of you were sent to the faraway island of Casberry because you all were convicted of a crime. Maybe you did it, maybe you didn't, maybe it was false. And you arrived here, and some of you already made an impact. Some of you made impacts in people's faces, even.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course not. You already fulfilled some of the quests that you have already in your folder that you can still see. We managed to go to the alchemist and free it from its chicken form. We managed to get some wolves and gave it to the butcher. We already talked a little bit to the innkeep regarding, yes, we're streaming, regarding the thief that happens at nightfall in the tavern, well, the inn actually. And you were sent on a quest to figure out what happened to the cows. You managed to find some wolves, scavenging the remains of who was left, which was one of the guards and 2 cows. However, the main culprit was a small owlbear that you also managed to dispatch. You handed in your reward. You were given the choice between straight gold or the mystery box. And you chose the mystery box, which paid out in the end for you. And right now it is evening, and I would like all of you to make a choice of what you eat, either a ration or the inn.
Since we got paid handsomely, I'll go to the inn.
Yes, did everyone remember to add 20 gold? Because Fra shared the gold.
No. Now I will do so.
It's 20 gold, because I got a bag of 100, so I'm splitting it in 5.
I also don't have anything, so I will go to the inn.
Yep.
Yes.
Wait. Before we go to the inn, I would like to go to the tanner.
Tanner, I can tell you, in the evening he's closed right now.
Oh,
You will have to go in there in the morning, I think.
Then I'll take the house with me into the inn and like put them like the back of the inns. Well, after the.
You can just store the hides away. Yes.
Yeah, I'll just store them away.
Yeah, that's perfect. You can place your character on the map icon, well, the text where you want to go right now. You don't have to walk there, just place it next to the text, so I know where they visually are. You are all going to the inn. As you enter as a group, the innkeep looks at you and is like, oh, guess we have another round. We were about to close up because most guests already left. What would you like? And then she hands you the tavern notes. And I'll roll these out to all of you now. I think I already did, but I'm gonna click show again. And you can basically sort this out yourself, deduct the money that you want, and you can either roleplay it out or you just, in short, do these things.
That's such a long day.
Well, I heard you
Indeed.
guys made it worth the while, though. You figured out what happened to the cows. It's pretty good.
Yes. I think our reward is in order.
Oh,
I think I have the bacon stuffed bread.
bacon stuffed bread? That's the good stuff, my friend. And then she jumps over to the kitchen and she gives you one bacon stuffed bread. And I would like you to roll a 1d4. And the number of this is how many advantage rolls you have. You can, however, not pick when this happens. It's just the next 3.
Yes. Okay. And I will also hand 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, and she takes it, and then she looks at the next one, like, what about you guys?
Why the hell not? Give me the bacon stuffed bread
Same
as well.
here.
Good. I'll get 2. And
And the water.
The water, that's... yeah, why not? And she jumps over and she brings you the water and the bacon bread, and then she looks to Zerta and also gives her bacon bread.
Theodore chimes in, like, seeing as we figured out what happened with the cows, Don't you think it would be beneficial for us to maybe get a discount?
She looks at you and says it is also beneficial to you that you got a lot of rewards from the boss, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So what is it gonna be for you then, boy?
A discount?
Yeah, I'm afraid there's no such thing. If you got rid of the thief, maybe we could talk, but at this moment, nah.
While you're having this amazing discussion, I'll just slide in next up. Like, can I have a glass of wine? And the meanwhile, then I will just continue looking at you.
Glass of wine, alright. And while I'm back, you can tell me what you would like, boy. And then she jumps back to the kitchen again. Grabs a glass of
just-
wine.
He just pulls out 10 gold pieces and just hands it over without saying anything.
Oh, good choice, good choice.
I will have the same
Alright.
together with my wine.
Okay,
Thank you.
so the way wine works is you basically overclock your spell slot by 1. Do you know how that works?
No.
Okay, when you go on your character and then spells, you have ranked spells like 1 and 2, and you have like 3 out of 3 spells, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now it should say 3 and then out of 4. 4 out of 3, sorry, that way around. I can also have a look and do it at the same time you do it. So we go into your character. Whoops, that's the wrong character. Then we go to spells. Yeah. And then you see slots remaining here too.
Oh,
So technically it's going to be 2, but we can now put it on 3 because you have 3 spells now. Technically you only should have 2, but you drank wine, so we make it 3.
right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
By the way, there's no watered down beer here, is there?
Watered down beer? I'm afraid not. Okay, Theodore and Katria still need to roll the 1d4.
All right.
Then 1 glass of water, please.
And she will give you that indeed. So what is these rolls? Jesus.
We have the high ground.
How likely is it?
Is it 10 silver pieces or 100 silver pieces?
For what? Water?
1 gold, it's 10.
Oh, it should say at the bottom.
Oh, it does? Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you can always use that to exchange up and down. I really don't care if you have a 10 silver pieces or 1 gold piece or whatever. For me, it doesn't matter. Okay. And while you guys are just jumping away on your food very quietly, it becomes later and later, and she looks at you like, you guys want to stay or just sleep out in the streets?
Well, I do want to hold guard for that thief.
Right. I remember that. You better be very stealthy doing that.
I'll find a way.
I'll try my best.
Alright, so the two of you would like to stay awake.
I roll 1 gold piece over the table and say, well, I'll just go to the barracks.
Yep, that is very fair.
Question.
Yes?
Oh, well, this is Theodore asking, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
In the single room, can you wash yourself in there?
She looks over and says, I think I can get you a bucket of water, but please don't expect any bathtubs.
I guess the bucket of water will fine. And then
Yeah.
he hands over 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, she will indeed ensure that there's a bucket of water.
And
And-
Katya will do the same. I will also ask for a room with a bucket of water. Please.
She will ensure that both of you have a single room with a bucket of water in it. And I believe the single room adds you a little bit of temp HP, so you can just add that. Round it up to 2 in this case, because otherwise it's just 1.
10% temporary hit points.
Yeah, in this case, just
Oh,
round it
yeah,
up to
yeah, yeah.
2. Because otherwise 1 HP feels a bit iffy.
By the way, is this man still sitting here?
Not at this moment. No, at this moment everything's closing down, and yeah.
Unfortunate.
You're not threatening him for more arm wrestling, no, Fra. And you're not blackmailing him into being nice either. Alright, if you want to sleep, just throw yourself down here so I know this is the timeout area. And everyone that is currently not sleeping, let me know what you're plotting.
I will hide under the desk.
Okay. You will
There's
hide
an
on the desk.
There's an upper floor? No.
There is technically an upper floor, but there's really not much going on in it.
I thought maybe like a single room for the
No.
rich kid.
I mean, there is no visual representation for the single room. It's just like this is the timeout
Oh, yeah.
room.
Wait, there is. There's like 2 rooms. Whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't worry. Okay.
Sorry.
So since
I
you two,
I have a question. Can I make like a simple rope trap that would activate and ensnare somebody that comes by this window?
I think that would be survival. Roll me. See if you
what the
do.
hell is survival.
Remember, you guys have your advantage rolls. I'm not keeping track of which one is what. It's okay. So this one's advantage, a 14. You manage to. Do you have a rope?
I have silk rope
Okay.
and a string,
Okay, that's fair enough. You manage to.
and also hempen rope apparently.
You manage to use one of your ropes for now. You probably get it back, who knows. And kind of booby trap the area close to the window that was said that it always was broken in. Okay. From.
Now-
Oh, sorry.
I also try to like hide somewhere.
Yep.
Over here in the shadow.
I need a sneak a stealth roll from both of you anyway. Okay, that's a 17.
1 row remaining.
16.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
So technically,
No, but wait.
it's disadvantage against advantage, so it is technically the 4.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ah.
Unlucky.
I can also just take off the armor.
Do you? Let's say you were smart enough to actually take off the armor. Okay. Next time we're not gonna.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, so we have a 16 and a 17 here, and I will be rolling something as well. He rolled a 1.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Okay. So, it is nightfall. Everything is quiet. Fra is hiding under the table. Diego is kind of over there in the corner. Neither of them is illuminated by the moonlight. Not holding their breath, but they're ensuring that no one knows their presence. An hour goes by and not much happens, and then eventually you hear it's crashing through the window today because it lost its balance. And right here you see a shadowy figure is standing. It is relatively small, and it's just sitting there on the floor. Like you can see the exclamation marks and question marks above its head, basically. Like it's just shaky already. It's like, what happened?
Alright. Fra will emerge and try to put him in a chokehold.
Alright, roll me.
What about the trap though?
It crashed right through it. I'm afraid. It is already knocked the fuck out.
Perfect.
Right, roll me with advantage. Do you have unarmed?
I do have unarmed strike.
Yeah, roll me with advantage. Okay, okay. You grab it and you put its furry head into a chokehold and you hear it.
Wait.
So now that you have it in a chokehold, what are you guys plotting?
To keep it in a chokehold until it passes out.
Oh wow, we're going ruthless. All right, you can hear the struggle, you can feel the struggle, and it eventually is like, and it just like passes out. Please don't. Wait, okay, what are you gonna do with the passed out thing now?
I'll just come close.
Rope, and I will tie up its arms and legs.
All right,
I'll help with that.
All right, you managed to tie it up. It is now hog-tied. It's bound behind its body. It's absolutely unescapable for now.
Best thief ever.
Can we light a torch to see what the fuck it even is?
Do you have a torch or?
I have dark vision. Do I kind of see what it is?
You see it as a raccoon indeed.
Asuka?
It is not Asuka now, but it is indeed a raccoon.
It's a fucking raccoon.
They're natural stealthy. The goggles of dark vision? Alright, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do have them like that.
Yep, okay, then both of you indeed see it. It's a raccoon and it's quite chubby. It has eaten well.
I can't believe that they couldn't catch a fucking raccoon.
To be fair, he got really unlucky with his roll. It just fell through the window.
Fran, what do we do with a raccoon?
Can we try and find the owner of the place?
You wanna wake up an innkeeper?
Yes.
I think you could. She probably let you know that if you manage to find it, that she has a room here as well, and you manage to get there and you knock on the door and she opens, half asleep, and she's like, "What happened?"
Fra holds up the hog-tied raccoon. Which one of the rooms? I can just move there.
Oh god.
The tied up raccoon has never used legs.
Okay, she looks at the tied up raccoon and is like, "What did you do? Why is it tied up?"
That's your thief.
I think I found the culprit.
Yeah, indeed.
So you're telling me it was a raccoon?
Yes. Can't you see how chubby it is? It literally crashed through the window.
Imagine if it was like a random raccoon that just passed there randomly.
And she pokes it in the side and she's like, this thing's indeed really fat. And you can hear it like hiss at her.
Isn't it still passed out?
It probably woke up by now, but it is safely tied up. Sell it to the tanner. You guys are ruthless.
Sell it to the butcher. 5 health.
Why not
5
both?
rations?
5 rations.
What do you want to do with it?
She says, "I will store this away, I suppose, and if you spoke truth and there's no break-ins tomorrow night, then we can discuss your reward. But first I need to make sure that this is indeed the thief, it not like you just hog-tied a goddamn pet out there."
Alright.
Fair enough.
Sounds fair to me.
Okay, and she
The window is still busted though.
the window is busted. This never happened, but whatever. I'll have it fixed tomorrow. Okay, and she will indeed take the raccoon and put it into a bag, I suppose, and just
After the raccoon as a pet later.
yeah, and not.
Can we get a room or something?
Okay, and
Can we skin it?
can we? No, she keeps it for now, and she says,
Oh.
"Right, if you wanted a room, just throw the money on the bar, and I'll collect it tomorrow, and just take the room that you want."
I throw 1 gold.
All right. Bro, which room is it for you?
Fra will also toss 1 gold, but
All right.
will instead just sleep like on the desk here.
All right, that's good enough. You both paid for it. Okay, so that scene finished out. We have Theodore in his room now with his bucket of water. Do you want to roleplay that, or are you just happy skipping it?
Well, okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d20.
Alright.
I'm gonna say if it's below 5, he does not figure out how to wash himself. If it's
Perfect.
above 10, he looks decent, and if it's above 15, he like somehow, even though he's never washed clothes in his entire life, he somehow figured out how to make his clothes and himself at least look decent.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Okay, so kinda managed to clean himself.
Yeah, you at least got rid of all the stink. People probably can no longer smell you across the wind. You did a good job cleaning yourself now.
Still some stains of blood and stuff on his coat, unfortunately.
Perfect. Anything else you want to do before you sleep?
Nah.
Perfect. Right, Katria, are you okay, or do you want to do something before you sleep?
Probably. I don't think we did anything else that was worth writing down for me. So I will just wash myself.
All right.
Well, I'm actually curious. I will try to roll, see how much I can fail this.
Okay, what are you plotting?
For the same thing, I want to see how much I can wash myself.
Okay. You take the bucket, and you're like already done with the day, and you just empty it over your head, and you're like, you know what? Most of the dirt's off probably now.
Yes.
Good
Just
job.
Plop on the bed. Yes.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, Zerta's just fast asleep.
There, you're in the barracks, and yep. And later on, you see Diego come in, and you're like, "Urgh," and then both of you just crash. All right, a new day indeed. Considering we technically just ate, that's fine. Not hungry for now. All right, a new day has started. What will you guys do?
First things first, I will do a small walk across the neighborhood, and then I will go to the tanner slowly.
Go to the tanner, indeed.
Will but will the rest of the night count as a short or long?
This counts as a long rest.
Okay.
So everything is full.
So can I?
Long rest button will work. Okay, I'll do it manually.
It doesn't work for me too. Cry.
Then just maximize all your stats. Your HP and your spell slots. The rest should be...
And feet, if you have them.
Yeah.
Yes, feet.
Maximize your feet.
Maximize bicycle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then you can place yourself on a map where you want to go. You can either go in a group or you can go alone. Whatever you want to do.
I first take a stroll though, so I'm like later than
Okay.
the others.
You want to go later? Okay.
Still asleep on the desk.
Still asleep on the desk? Very valid.
I feel like Theodore also is fast asleep because he hasn't had a decent bed to sleep in for quite a while.
Yeah, okay.
And there's no one to wake him up because he's alone in a room.
For now, correct. Okay.
Diego would try to go and wash himself in the ocean.
Alright, you just place yourself on exit then, I guess, for now. Okay. Katria?
Would it be possible for me to also go with Diego and I don't know, look for more plants and stuff for my Daisy friend alchemist?
Unless he disagrees with it, it's very possible, yes.
Okay, that's what she will do.
Okay.
Does Diego disagree?
Unlikely. Right, let's start in the inn. It is morning. You already hear some rustling and bustling. And then The innkeep comes down to open the store. Well, not the store, the inn. And she looks over and she's asleep on the fucking bar. She's like, excuse me? Will you get up from there?
What? Good morning. I was keeping guard.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Like, did anything else happen?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Well, great guard you are. You can stay, but you cannot stay on that. She just points on the bar, with, like the glasses and everything. Is like, please get off. You break stuff.
Alrighty.
All right. And
Just hops off.
can I help you? Are you good?
Why would I not be?
Okay, and then you see her slowly setting the table. She puts the cloth on it, and then she gets behind the bar, and she just sits down and waits for basically people to come in. It's like, well, I suppose it's gonna be a quiet morning. Usually not much happens in the morning.
Alright, well, let me know if the thief shows up again.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Try to survive the day.
I don't think that'll be a problem. Oh, do let me know if this little patron comes by again.
She takes note, like, oh, he's a regular. He's probably back later.
Oh boy.
Good.
Right. Okay. Then
Polychrome.
we're jumping to Theodore, and it's a little bit later now, and the lady, she goes through the list of rooms and the keys that were handed in already, and she sees, Theodore hasn't had his key returned yet, so she's gonna go all the way up to the room, and she starts banging on the door. It's like, hey, is everything okay? Is that a yes?
You just hear like some like muffled, I don't know, like mumbling.
Sir, I have a second key. I can come in if there's a problem.
You just hear mumbling again.
Okay, sir, if you don't return the key in the next 2 hours, we'll probably have to book you for the next day as well. And then she goes down and sits at her desk again.
He just hear the words book for the next hour. He just like pops up off the bed and he's like, shit. And then like, as fast as he can, try to put on his clothes. The coat is inwards out on him, and he like really stressfully gets out. His like hair is messy. He does not look as presentable as he wants to because he's dressing, and then he like walks down to the inn. It's like
Perfect. And you run with such a quick step that you actually manage to hit the desk before she comes back, and you put the key there, and you're like, no, I'm not paying for another day.
exactly.
Perfect. And both you and Frog can now also pick where you want to go, but we first do all the others. Right. We're gonna jump over to Zerta.
Alright, since Sartha was up pretty early, did she see anything during her stroll?
You went through the main streets and you kept an open eye for things. You noticed a few things today. First of all, you noticed that the cows are indeed no longer in the fort. You would assume they probably got let out to the pastures, so we're going to remove this waymark. What you also noticed is that the wolf, well, the dog, is still sitting there. He looked at you, but he didn't pay you much mind. Besides that, that is probably all that you noticed.
Alright, I'll knock on the door of the tanner. Or like, if there's a bell, I'll ringle it.
Right. There is indeed no bell. The door is wide open, and you see a dwarf sitting behind a counter, and he already looks at you and is like, what do you want?
Good morning, I'm here to sell some pelts.
Selling pelts? Interesting. Interesting indeed. And he,
I'll take the pals that are on my shoulder and like put them on the counter.
yeah,
Four
he
wolf and one
he
owlbear.
strokes his beard. He looks at it and is like, where did you steal these from?
Of some fresh wild animals.
He looks at you intrigued. You telling me that you can skin things?
Well, I managed somehow this time around.
It's actually a good cut. Wolf pelts, they're a little bit common, but you could definitely do something with this. And then his eyes wander over to the owlbear pelt and is like, this is a most intriguing thing, pelt yet feathers. Do you want to tell me more about this one?
I'll tell you the story of how we got it. There was this, well, how do you say it, rampaging juvenile owlbear that like slays some cows. Also, I believe an adventure. We chased it. We were led like a cave, and well, there it met its demise. So
Owlbear, intriguing. My master once said that gear crafted with owlbear leather has some side effects and can muffle the wearer. You could probably craft something out of this, but it would cost you something. He strokes his beard again and is like, I can craft you something out of this owlbear leather, but as a reward I want the hides.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Okay, you agree with it. But tell me, what would you want to be crafted with this owlbear leather?
I actually think of my party now, and I'm like,
So because it's not really an item, basically he will craft you something that gives you advantage on stealth rolls, or something of that similar kind. Because it allows the mover to move silently, which I will consider a stealth advantage. If you, for example, said you would give it to Fra, it would negate the heavy armor, for example. Or that means that Fra would roll normal, or you would give it to someone that then rolls with advantage.
okay, how much pelt is there of the owlbear, so to say? Like, is there enough for like a human-sized body armor, or does it has to be like a small human size?
Curiously enough, you got a good chunk of owlbear leather in front of you. You assume that it could be used to craft some armor. He, however, mentions the armor is not going to be stronger. It is just enhanced, shall we say. So don't expect this to be saving your life. It just makes you less likely to be detected.
Then, can you make me a good coat?
Okay, a coat, and he nods. Come back later. Maybe in a couple hours. I'll have it done.
Alright, thank you. And good luck with your business.
He thanks you, and he's like, yeah, four pelts just for a commission. That sounds good. Cool. Okay. Then we're jumping over to the beach. We're just gonna use the visuals. You don't need to place yourself. Right. We are on the beach. Diego and Katria. What are you guys plotting?
Murder.
Murder, alright.
Wow, already? I didn't even do anything to you.
Well, at first I will just scout around and just try to see if I can find anything that I will recognize as of value in alchemy with the knowledge that I have. So I'm just looking for like ingredients, plants, trees, pretty seashell.
Okay, roll me a 1d6.
Oh god.
Okay. As you walk towards the beach, you see like a few palm trees, and you're wondering, maybe I can find something. And you go closer, And you indeed look in the shade of the palm trees, and you find two, because it's not really a good area for them, two herbs for you.
Okay.
Because I have to ask you this in all sanity: who goes to the beach to collect herbs?
Maybe okay.
That's a fair question.
Listen, it's a special type of plant. It's a water plant, okay?
Oh, is it now in my world? Okay, I wasn't aware. No.
I will just. I guess I will just take my two skinny plants, put them in the pocket, and then maybe just look for shiny rocks for myself.
Shiny rocks. You can indeed add 2 shiny rocks to your inventory. However, I'm not sure what you plot on them because they are really just rocks.
You never know. Maybe I roll well.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to do on the beach?
I'll just relax and see what my fellow friend does.
Okay. You just chill back and you just lay on the beach and put on your imaginary sunglasses and enjoy a little bit.
Wait, but isn't he like washing himself?
Oh,
Precisely.
All right.
Oh, you naughty.
Diego.
Looking will cost ya. Looking will cost ya, lady.
Diego, it is your turn.
I can throw a coin at you if you want.
Oh my god.
You do whatever you wish. Diego will strip to underpants and jump into the water and see if he can do some little bit of diving
Okay.
as well.
Okay, I'm curious. As you remember, I'm gonna jump scene for a moment. You remember when you came to this island that there was a small fort, a small makeshift harbor almost, a little bit off the coast. And as you dive around looking for things, you find another diver. And the both of you meet underwater and he points up with his finger and then he surfaces.
I'll resurface as well.
Okay, as you both are a little bit out in the ocean, not too far from shore, he says, "Hey, are you new here? Are you one of the divers?"
No, just arrived yesterday. Was mainly cleaning myself and getting familiar with the water.
Curious, we kinda, there's something underwater here. Usually only those with magical powers can feel them, but it gets to the point where it's so strong that they're becoming, I don't want to say incapacitated, but they feel a little heavy, so they have us dive for it, but we don't really feel anything, so most of the time we just dive around in the darkness, finding nothing.
Am I having like a stroke on the beach now?
No,
'Cause I
no,
am-
you're ample far away.
Okay. No, it's just like.
Just foaming at the mouth.
No. Not for now, no.
Oh, right. Not for now.
Don't worry, I'll get close to you with it.
Great chance.
Can we retcon and say that I have the goggles of night on me, so I can see a little bit?
You can see, yeah. However, it is way too far. Like you're probably standing. You look around in the water and you notice the shoreline. It goes up a little bit, and there's fairly shallow, and then there's a huge drop. And as you go there and you look over and you look down with your goggles, you see still only darkness. Your goggles of dark vision, they make you see further, but not that far.
I see.
Even you, now that you're this close, you can feel like a little bit of almost like an electric pulse, but you don't have magic yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, you don't really feel any magical thing, but you feel like something just pulsing.
Okay. I'll signal to the other diver to come over.
He
Crossing
indeed
over.
comes over and he says, "Yep, that's the cliff." And it goes about 100 meters down, and I do not suggest you do it.
Makes sense. The thing is, I feel something down there.
We all feel it down there. We all know it's down there. Why do you think we're diving around here?
Oh, perfect. Well, in that case, let's try and go for it together.
He looks at you and I honor your bravery, my man, but that is really deep. And I like my life.
And I have faith in my capabilities.
He pats you on the shoulder and says, "Good luck, my man."
Whatever, you boss. And I take a big breath and go down. And I'll try to, as I'm going down, to stabilize the pressure so I don't.
Okay, roll me a athletics with advantage. Okay, you dive down 5 meters, 10 meters, 15 meters, and below you is still only the abyss. What do you do?
How do I feel with the oxygen?
You still have some left, but you get a bad feeling. Let's put it this way.
Gotcha.
No, it's good. Go down. Probably I would be worried though if I was looking at him and he just went, and I would be like with my hands on my shoulders like that's me, like what the fuck? What is this?
Oh well.
Will kill off your character? Yes.
No, not yet.
Ah damn.
I'll just resurface if I feel that my breath is like getting cocked.
You felt it down there, but you felt it much deeper down there.
Is a diver still nearby?
The diver, he's standing on a more shallow bit now, is just pointing and laughing and says, "I told you, but you know what? At least you live."
I give him a middle finger and I swim back to the shore.
All right.
I'm waiting for him at the ship. Didn't I feel though? Did I feel this when we came? I remember that we did the roll.
You
and
did feel this, yes.
Okay, would I be feeling it if I get closer to the shore to wait for him?
We can say that you feel it. Yeah, you feel that something is in the water, but you know it's still a good distance away, so it's not
Okay.
affecting you yet.
So I'll just wait.
Okay, and as Diego comes back to the beach, very clean now after all the swimming, what will he do?
Well, he's also full of scars. I wanted to mention that.
Scars? Well,
Yes,
oh,
he's-
okay, you had them before. I was like, where did these come from?
The water gave them to me.
Allergic to water.
Good pirate.
Okay, yes, indeed, there's more to be done there, but maybe you don't have the means. Not like this, at least.
Say, Katria, lady, Katria.
I look at
you-
him.
Do you have any magical abilities that can make somebody breathe underwater, let's say?
Look at him. I'm like, I sold my soul to a dude.
That took a turn.
You sold your soul?
It was a mistake, but like, no, I cannot make you breathe underwater. Why would you even want to go underwater?
How do you sell a soul by mistake?
It's a long story. I read the wrong book, kind of awkwardly.
That's why I don't read books. They are no.
I figured that by looking at you. Yeah. So why did you want to dive there? Is this a dead wish or something that you have?
No. There is this huge cliff that goes very, very deep, and there is. I feel some kind of pull. You see. So I was
Right,
like,
yeah.
I wanna check it out and get the treasure for myself because I'm greedy bitch.
No, I actually don't have anything, but I can maybe check, with the alchemist. I actually kind of help her, so maybe she has a potion that can help us? That's the only thing I can think about it, because there's no one that sounds proficient enough in maging stuff
No.
to help us.
Very well. You still owe me 1 gold coin for looking.
What?
I snort and throw a coin at him. Sure, whatever, get your gold.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Okay, is there anything you guys want to do in the scene anymore?
No.
Otherwise we're jumping?
No, I can go back.
Okay,
Go back.
so we're going back to... Hold on, don't let me jump wrong here. Here. And it is now the turn of Theodore and Fra, who are both coming out of the inn. What would you two want to do?
Fra was just taking in some fresh air when Theodore suddenly walks by. Hey, wait on me, wait on me.
What?
What am I gonna do?
He's clearly not fully awake yet. Like rubbing his eyes. It's like, where is everyone?
I don't know. Probably off somewhere. Wanna go look at the board?
Sure.
Alright, let's go.
As they're walking past, Theodore is gonna glance over at the dog.
Dog is already also looking at you. He recognizes you and he kind of wants to go towards you, but the leash of the guy still holds him back.
And as I see, wait, give me a sec.
Oh, okay. I was gonna roll to see if he's smart enough to pick up the hints that the dog wants to walk towards him. So I guess
He
for once-
recognized it, yes.
Yeah. So he's gonna walk over to the dog.
Mm-hmm. And the dog, he sits down in front of you, and he looks at the man next to him, and then he looks at you, and he kind of waits. And the man next to him just is... He gave up. This thing doesn't listen to me anyway. You look... He least respects you. Do me a favor, tell the boss I just give this dog to you. I really don't want to talk to this dog anymore all day long. Keep trying to train it. It has no effect on this thing. This thing's beyond stupid. And you see, the dog is kind of growling at him for saying that. He's clearly not recognizing the dog's capacity.
Well, from my understanding, this race of dog are highly intelligent.
They are.
Well, this is Theodore saying it.
Oh, yeah.
And
And he's like, what if he's so intelligent? This thing doesn't even sit down when I tell it to.
I mean, would you?
I mean, no, I'm not a dog.
God, that moves in front of him.
Here we go.
And I will roll for intimidation.
Okay.
Oh no.
And with advantage, because I
With
still have the thing.
advantage, okay. I mean, I'll roll a d20. He can crit, and that's the only way he gets out of it. He does not crit. He's clearly taken aback by you. He's like, I don't know who you are. Stay back. I will most certainly not sit, and you can already see him sweat. And some of the guards are now looking towards you. He's like, no. Go away.
well, if we can forget all this, if we take the dog with us.
Listen, this isn't my dog. You have to tell the boss. I can't just give anyone anything here because it's not mine.
Fair enough.
As this all is unfolding, Zertai just sees the guy and like walks over a bit like, "Hey Frey, what are you doing?"
Huh? I'm telling him to sit.
Violence as always.
Well, don't do that if you want people to like you, please. And Santa laughs a bit.
Why would I want people to like me here?
They give
If
us gold.
people like you, you get good stuff.
Mhm.
I'll give it a try.
Alright, perfect.
And then
Says-
she pats the man on the head. Good boy.
he,
Like hands hold and like bursts out.
he's now like pressed against the wall, like whoa. Right. What would you like to do?
I would like to pet the dog.
Roll me animal handling. All right. You pat the dog, and he is not enjoying it. He's just looking at you like contemplating if he gets in more trouble for biting your hand or letting you pet him.
Anyways, let's
Good doggy.
welcome back for this puppy. It seems like we have to go to talk to, and then he does like quotation marks with his hands, the boss.
Who is the boss anyway?
I would think it's the lady who gave us the fun stuff.
Is it? And
Probably.
she looks at the man. Is it?
She is indeed. You can call her boss. Some people call her Jill. Like that's what it is.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's go to boss lady.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice puppy.
Is everyone joining? Katria and Diego are also meeting up with the group at this point.
I witnessed the ordeal and I'm just shaking my head and I'm going toward the
Very
alchemist
good.
and
Very good.
asking
I
Diego
went
if
to
he
them
wants
too.
to join me.
Sure.
Okay.
As we're walking, I tell to Frey and Theo that. Oh yeah, by the way, with the pelts, I've ordered a custom owlbear coat. So.
Who do you
Oh,
plan on
sounds fancy.
giving that? Who do you
As-
plan on giving that? I'm just curious.
I don't know. Like
Okay.
you have to describe. You have to describe how it looks to me later. Like what kind of style.
Okay.
No, everyone has to be like fashioned.
Mhm.
Just kind of like thinks. That sounds expensive.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
As we're walking through the board's room,
Mhm.
do we see any? Are there new posts?
You see one new thing indeed. The note that was there, please get rid of the chicken, is now replaced with a note that is hanging in there with a dagger and a small necklace attached to it. No, actually, it's a bracelet, sorry. And it says, "Thank you for getting rid of the goddamn chicken."
I'm gonna take both the dagger and the necklace.
Okay.
Probably.
All right.
Now I have 3 daggers and the necklace.
I'm not sure it was your award, but you've certainly taken it.
Yeah, it was shiny. So,
Yes.
and then he's laying the note that says "Thank you for getting rid of the chicken" on the table, like on this table.
Perfect.
He
Perfect.
just walks on.
Zartan walks out to Theo. Can I get you worst knife for skinning?
He then looks at the 3 daggers he has. He's like, which is the worst one? And then he hands over the dagger he just took.
Oh my god. Tragic, tragic.
How
And at this point, when Fra walks to the door, she kind of just instantly knocks on it, ignoring the guard.
The guard's just like, whatever, we're not paid anyway. And you walk in.
That's dang.
Right.
Hello there.
While you guys are entering here, we're jumping scene over to Katria and Diego.
Oh, oops.
What are you rolling?
Oh.
All right. That hits.
Oh,
The camp is now hostile.
Oh boy.
I have to
Oh.
roll, I think, 25 turns here. Right. Katria, Diego, you enter the alchemist lab.
As we enter, I say hello to the alchemist. I'm like, I'm pleased to see that you are featherless today in this amazing day. Any plans to do any other experiments?
My, aren't you funny? Yeah, I just had a nap. It was great. But why are you here? Do you have anything fun with you?
I actually have a question. You know, you see, I pointed Diego like this dude over here wants to go underwater onto the beach because supposedly he saw. What did you say again? Did you say? Sorry.
I didn't see anything. I felt something.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I feel something. I want it.
So he felt something, but you know the problem is he's not very good at breathing. Do you have maybe a potion that can help us? Not
Well, I
something
see.
that makes him a fish though, like you know, just human shape.
So, see, that's no fun already. Like, I could have turned them maybe into, what is the aquatic version of a chicken? Like maybe a penguin? And she's just like in deep thought. Like, what would I need to create a penguin potion? So a penguin potion was it, right?
No,
Don't do that. I raise my fist.
No, bad. Like, no, you know, you see.
What do you mean, bad? She's literally trash looking me right in front of me.
Yes. It's. I kind of need him with all the limbs and the head attached, like everything human.
You know, like a penguin still has arms, legs, and a head. It's kind of
But he
still
doesn't-
limbs.
He doesn't talk though. So maybe I
Some
would enjoy
people
that.
consider that a benefit.
Yeah. Sometimes I do myself, but no, I need actually a diving, breathing underwater potion. Is that a thing? Can we do that? Can you? Help me?
You want a boring potion of water breathing.
I mean, hey, look at this. If you help me with this potion, maybe I can look for some ingredients so you can make a fun potion, and maybe I can test it for you. Not on me, of course. But maybe on someone else.
Intriguing. Water breathing. She thinks there should be materials on the mountain nearby.
Okay.
Maybe if you bring me some roots that grow deep underground, and she hands you a little note on what they look like so you can identify them. And it's like, if you bring me, let's say 2 of them, I can make 1 potion. Please note, these potions last for, in this world, 10 minutes.
Yay! So probably more than one. Can you drink a potion underwater though? No, you can't.
You technically can, but you have like put your mount on it immediately, I think.
We will allow it. I'm not sure what the custom rule is for that, but you
Also,
are
I'll
allowed.
put you out with your tongue to get the cork out.
Just drink it before you go in the water.
Just eat the bottle.
That's probably not what you
Okay.
should do.
Okay, so that sounds like a great offer. I pulled those 2 flimsy plants that I found on the beach and I just put them on the table for her, and it's like, I bought that offer about the fun potion, you know, and I put the plants and I'm like, if you wanna, you know, test it out.
She just looks over and says, "Those are normal herbs. You need 4 to make even the most basic potion, I'm afraid."
Fine, I will take them back.
It's like,
No
yeah.
fun potion. Okay, I will. Well, then I will be going to look for these ingredients, and I will be back. Hopefully.
She waves you goodbye and then goes back to bed.
Okay. What the heck? I drag Diego out, and I'm like, great, that was.
Perfect.
As I'm walking out, I'm flipping her off.
She doesn't notice. She's already in bed, turned away. Right. And we're jumping scenes again. And as Fra, Theodore, and Zerta walk in, Jill's already sitting on her table. And she waves and like, "Hey, so good job yesterday. Let's see what this day brings. Well, what do you guys want to do?"
Well, peeks above the desk. Good morning. Got any more jobs for us? Also, the guy outside with the dog is tired of the dog. He wants to give it to this guy. She points to Theodore.
What? Oh, that's a lot of things. Hold on. The guy's tired of the dog. He's meant to train the dog, not be tired of him. Sounds like some encouragement is in order here. Regarding what needs to be done, she frowns. So we kind of have a resource problem still. You remember the dog was meant to find some iron. He did before, but then it crashed and we lost some of our workers in a crash, and we kind of need a new source of iron because we are running desperately low here.
All right. So you need us to find a new source of iron.
Yes. We believe it seems to be the most likely source, that the nearby mountain still has unexplored caves or such, but from our position here, we really cannot tell.
Right. We can investigate the cavern. I think.
If such a cavern exists, it would be great if you could, yes.
Theodore is gonna take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you see, me as this higher up person of society, I have familiarities with the race of dog that's outside, and it seems like he maybe have some sort of affinity towards me. Because he looked very friendly to me, and he sat down in front of me, which from my understanding he did not do to this lower class member of society outside.
The dog, and he didn't bite me.
He didn't bite you? That's quite impressive. So, I suppose, I mean, you've already done us a favor. I suppose I can entrust you with this, but we really need that dog, so don't lose it. Like, keep it on a leash or whatever. Just make sure it doesn't run off.
You expect me to lose a dog?
Well,
Yeah.
can you run as fast as a dog can?
I can ride a dog. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. It's fine.
Heads with a confused face.
She just looks at you. You ride dogs.
I used to.
What happened
When I was younger.
Oh, I suppose when you were a child, right?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Please do not break its back.
It's fine. Just
I could probably ride it.
yeah. Because he's like, and then he puts like his hand just above names. Fucking hell. Yeah, just above Frau's head, and he's like, she's just about this tall anyways, and the dog is this tall, so you know.
Perfect. Yeah, if you can manage, that would be great. So you can't see each other's names, is that correct?
No.
That's correct.
No.
That is interesting because it should show.
It would
Yeah, I
help
cannot
with
see
my.
the HP, but I don't know.
Can you see anything about Fra right now?
I can see a green bar.
I can only
that's
see the
it.
green bar. Why? I mean, nameplate is literally tagged.
Is it only for you?
I don't know. I see box as well.
Oh, hold on. Visible to everyone. Visible to everyone.
I mean, this also is kind of
Can you see it now?
I can see Fra's ones, but not Theodore's.
Okay.
I can see no one's beside myself.
Okay,
Yeah,
but,
I can see the HP of.
but
Fra.
not the name, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm,
Oh,
only
hold
if
on,
you-
hold on. What about now?
Yeah.
Now we
Okay.
can-
When we take our small break, I will shuffle not shuffle. I will sort these things out so everyone can see it. Sorry, I
Awesome.
for me, I see everyone, but it's just yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reloading it real
Wait.
quick. Maybe
Oh,
it's... No, it's still the same for me. Only
Yeah,
dogs.
no. I only did it on your character.
Oh, okay.
That's why it
We-
works for everyone but you.
We can see your name and your HP, but you can't see ours.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to do it. So let's do that when we take a break.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so yes. Anything else?
Do we just go outside and say the dog is ours now?
I suppose he wouldn't trust you. And she gives you a small note that indeed has her handwriting and says, "Hand over the dog to this fine young noble in parentheses," and and hands it to you.
Nice.
You guys should gear up for this. This might be a little bit of an expedition after all. There are multiple stores here. I suppose you have met the inn. The smith sells some things, and there is some other things if you know where to look. Is any one of you three a rogue?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
a
you
mercenary, though.
have the thieves chant or what it's called? It should be language.
Oh yeah, thieves can't. Yeah.
Okay, she signals to you that in the room below the butcher, a person like you could also buy things.
Ah. Theodore's still a bit rusty with thieves can't. He's like, okay, nice.
Nice.
He does not say that back in thieves can't. That's just straight out common. He's just nice.
She just shakes her head. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Zerta looks very confused.
And then he like thanks her. He gives like an actual noble bow.
And she
then-
she recognizes it and bows back. Yes.
Yeah, and then he leaves.
Okay.
Zerta just follows up.
Fry's kind of last to leave, but stops before the door.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Now, say, you wouldn't know of any other goblins on this island, would you, or any that have been recently sent here?
There is goblins on this island. There is an entire tribe to the north of here. Kind of behind the mountain. They don't seem particularly angry or aggressive. We haven't had much contact with them yet, and we'd like to keep it that way, honestly. But
Would you say, are they also sent here like us?
no, they have definitely been here for much, much longer than we are.
Good to know.
Yes.
Thank you. And then she leaves.
Perfect. All right. You may place yourself where you want to place yourself, if you want to get shopping done or if you want to get ready to head out.
Theodore is gonna tell the other two like, I have some
Business?
business I need to do. I need to check something out. I'm not sure if you're allowed to join, but I'll meet you outside in the streets.
Okay.
Zerta will go to the butcher to get some rations.
Okay. You can buy one for 5 gold there if you want.
Then I'll buy 2.
Okay. You can just manually do that yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep.
I will come along and also buy rations.
Yeah.
I think
As
Diego would have done the same.
Okay. Yeah. Let's jump to Theodore first here. Theodore, you enter that room and the man looks at you, and he's kind of expecting a response from you.
I was told this, and then he repeats what Jill, was that her name?
Yeah.
What Jill said in Thieves Can't to
Okay.
him.
Oh, one with your talents. We got some fun stuff here. And then I will show you, and only you, this tab here.
Also,
How
a
I
question,
like this.
because I know Diego also is a rogue. Does he see any like sign?
Roll me a d20. If it's higher than, let's say, 7, you recognize that Theodore over there is doing some thief stuff because he was stupid enough to close the door behind him.
Okay. Roll 20.
You absolutely notice. You notice that's probably a merchant, and I will also unlock it for you. So that
Let's
would
go.
be Kit, and that would be you. And that is here, and it should now be in your list of things that you can buy stuff.
Ah.
Now we can get these? Wow. Those are some cool stuff.
Okay. Do we say the items we
No.
want to buy,
No,
or do we
you can simply put it into your equipment. If it's a kit, for example, then you can send me a DM and I will unlock it for you. You don't have to show anything.
Okay.
You can always like tell afterwards if you want.
You can tell everyone everything or no one anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I see an item I want.
Okay.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
a bunch of polygon.
And while you two are sorting that, and I guess we can swap the stories here. Technically, I wanted you guys to buy from the smith, but it serves no purpose. I will show this to Charlie, Walkie, and where's the last one? Hannah? No, Hannah's not here.
No,
Walkie,
I went up. Yeah.
And
I also, whilst I'm in here, I'm gonna take out the necklace I've took. How much for this fancy necklace?
he takes it and gives it a very close inspection and rolls a 1d10. I can give you 9 gold pieces for that.
Yeah. I can.
Just don't
Take
tell me
9.
where it came from. I really don't care.
Oh,
My
I
back
would.
is tingling. I feel my spider senses someone.
Perfect.
Thank you. And then he.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leaves with his new sets of items.
Perfect.
And
Yeah,
then.
And I will give everyone now access to the normal store as well, in case you want to buy something.
Yeah, don't have too much gold for that.
No worries, no worries.
Right, I gotta save it up a little bit.
No worries. We're
Is
still.
it- General stores like anywhere or like do you
Technically,
have
it's at the smith, but it
Okay.
for purposes, it's like we're not like acting like walking anywhere. We're going from key point to key point.
Fine, then I will move from the tanner to the smith.
Yeah, you can either just straight do it, or you can roleplay me it in case you want better deals or anything. Just be warned, just because you want a better deal doesn't mean you get a better deal.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get the fucking water skin because I'm dying over here.
Alright.
Imagine not having one skin.
Allemaal.
Yeah. And then after I will just go back to where everyone is to get some food, so 1 ration. You said 5 gold for food, right?
Ration is 5 gold, yeah.
I am poor again. Oh.
The swimming gear would allow me to do what exactly?
The swimming gear gives you advantage on athletics check and water.
Ah, that's fine.
I just remember I have a bag of low quality gems. So Theodore is gonna take out the gems to whatever shop he's in.
Okay.
And how much would you buy these gems for?
Oh, you got there, son. And he takes the bag and he looks at them and is like, what are those?
These are gems that a guard gave me for my fantastic performance.
A guard gave you those? They're overpaid anyway. Roll me deception if you can sell it off as something more expensive than it is. Do you still have advantage rolls?
Yes, 15.
I will roll a 1d20 against it. He does not have any modifiers. Alright, he believes you these are actually very, very high valued
And he kind of flaunts his position of privilege. Like he puts on a really convincing noble act.
Like, wow,
Cockney
that's quite something. A nobleman selling some real proper gems here. I could probably make some jewelry with it. I'm not sure anyone would buy that here, though. He kind of scratches his hands. I'm not sure I can give you the full price of these high quality gems, but okay, there's 5 in here. What if I gave you 10 gold pieces each?
Seems good to me.
Then he indeed hands you 50 gold pieces.
Oh god.
You guys with your rolls, I mean, what am I meant to do? He rolled a 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
All my things roll 1s at the moment. Like the fucking raccoon rolled a 1.
Don't worry, the first enemy we encounter will crit us.
Yeah.
And
Broken a beer glass and sold them that as like a crystal.
but yeah, and it was 5 gold pieces for 1 ration.
Yes.
So he's gonna buy 3 rations.
That is good. That is smart.
I wanna sell a broken silver cup worth 1 gold point.
Okay.
Gold piece.
Do you want to sell it as such, or do you want to make something up?
I just wanna sell it as such.
He gives you a gold piece.
Poggers.
My man, you could have. Whatever. It's okay. He gives you that gold piece that you wanted.
I'm never
He's
really good at
conducting
haggling.
terrible business.
I'm never really good at haggling. I need to come up with something pre doing that.
He looks under the broken silver covers, like it says first edition rare. Like, oh damn.
By the way, how much time has passed since I left the tenant?
It's now like 10 a.m. So like 2 hours have passed. All of this, yeah. The Tanner will not be ready.
Okay, so it will be ready about like 4 p.m. or
So
5
once you
p.m.
guys are done with shopping, you can place yourself either at the exit or in streets, and then I know you're ready. Just be sure that you're ready and that you have the money that you wanted to spend spent.
You mean the no money?
Such is
That's a
life.
no.
Like, just ask someone for a loan. Theodore has cash.
Maybe someone should have not stolen my shit.
Maybe you in faster trying to get your shit.
I was big.
Yeah, as Theodore walks over to the dog and the guy, and he shows. He doesn't hand over the paper. He shows the paper in front of his face. He's like, "Here's official document."
The guard takes its head really close to the papers, like, fine, whatever. At least I'm relieved of my duty.
Fra will actually go to the general shop. Which one of the ones at the bottom is the general shop?
The smith.
Oh, the smith, okay.
Yeah. Just let me finish this with Theodore here first.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. And he indeed is like, okay, take the dog, and he holds the leash and hands it over to you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pocket the notes, and I'm also gonna take the leash of the dog.
All right. I will reveal the dog to you and give you access to him.
Only Theodore?
Only Theodore. Wait, am I blind? Oh, there you are, kid. The dog is currently... You don't know its name. So it is indeed called Dog.
Hi, dog.
Can he try and name it?
If he wanted to, he... Maybe.
Roll a d20 for maybe.
How would I? Does the dog have a name tag?
You know what? Give me a name and we make it so.
Okay.
You can decide on that and then name it in the file, and then
Call
that
him
is his name.
Asuka.
Right. And while you guys are doing that, we have Bra in the store. So
Well, first of all, Fra, as she enters the inn, will see if this man is present.
all right, he is present. He is. No, you know what? We roll a d20 above 10. He is present.
Right?
Crit.
Hey!
He is present.
Okay, she will look up to him.
Not you again.
Up for another round.
He looks at you. You know what? I can take you.
Famous last words.
I haven't had the best sleep. Let's get this on. What
Before
do you
that,
want to
he looks at you. How much money we talking?
This time she tosses in 2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. Let's go. Yeah, roll me strength.
Just the worst flight strength. Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Oh my god.
He wins. He wins. He takes it, and it is actually a battle of the giants, even though one of them is a smaller giant. And he just barely knocks you over. It's like, ha! I did it!
You need to give him money.
Yeah,
And
I gave him 2 gold.
you did indeed.
Damn.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. The dice falls where it falls. Right. Do you still want to buy things from?
Yes.
Mhm.
She will make herself broke.
All right.
She's not good with money. She enters the smith.
Yep. And he shows you all the nice wares he has.
Since we're going to be looking for a source of iron, I
Mhm.
reckon we're gonna need a pickaxe.
Pickaxe, indeed. You could do many things with that if you found the right ores.
Yes.
You could even use it as a weapon if you wanted to.
Yeah. I'm probably just gonna use my axe for that one.
Yeah, that one looks better indeed.
Yeah, I'd like the pickaxe.
He indeed. I don't know what it costs, but he sells you the price. Like, there you go. Is that good enough for you?
Looks a bit shoddily made.
Are you calling my wares shady?
Shoddily.
Shoddily, even. Roll me a persuasion. If he believes you. He believes you. Fucking hell, you guys. Alright, he looks at it and he's...
Off your hands so it doesn't hurt your reputation.
He looks at it there, sees some dance and is like... give me half.
Well,
Guys.
we only have 5 gold pieces, so let's round it down to 2.
He sighs and is like, whatever.
You ripped it, dude.
Thank you.
No
Gotcha.
pleasure doing business with you. Please get out.
Alright. And she just leaves.
Perfect.
You also skip while you leave.
Yes.
Alright. As all of you
And then
guys
as she
are ready.
walks out, she's like holding up the pickaxe. Guys, I got a pickaxe.
Oh, neat. We can use that.
I'll have a pickaxe. Right. Okay. Everyone good to leave the camp because there's no coming back for a while now, obviously.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Like, can I like check the leash on Theodorus's dog if it like still, is sturdy enough? Let's say.
You look at the leash and you believe it is sturdy enough that if the dog ran off, he could drag Theodore with him. Yes.
Okay.
Also, the dog's name is Mustache.
Mustache. You found indeed a name tag, and for whatever reason, he is called Mustache.
Oh my god.
I literally went on a dog fantasy name generator. I saw Mustache and I was like, yep, that's the name.
Okay. Did you already change it in the thing?
No.
Okay, should I do it or do you want to do it?
You can do it.
Mustache. Alright. There you go. Is that how you wanted to spell it?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Mustache is sitting next to Theodore, and you see him. He's ready to go out. He's not quite sure what you want with him yet, but we're going to jump scene once more. Okay, we are going to this one. Okay. So what is your intention?
I'd say we first head towards the general direction of the mountains. They're not too far away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I guess.
You can already see from a distance there is indeed a mountain. It is where you would expect it to be. And I'm going to read you a few descriptions now. Just one sec, please. Okay. Okay, you march north. After about 2 hours, the area around you changes. What used to be grassy fields of steep hills turns into a mountainside. Perhaps it would be best to investigate here. Thick thickets and uneven heights on the ground kind of make for very poor visibility, however. Worse are the powerful winds that plague this area. Silver threads fly through the sky, far out of reach of anything you could do. They sparkle and then they eventually fly off the cliffs. And now we're going to move to this area. I will move you guys here as well. And then you can position yourself, let's say here. Perfect. Okay, you arrived. What will you do?
We were asked, Theodore is saying this, we were asked by Jill to seek out ores, like iron.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
And
I will
Okay.
hit this rock with the pickaxe.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a 1d20.
It's iron.
Can Can I investigate while
You managed to find rock.
Wow.
Nice.
Can I roll for investigation to gather if this, what type of area we are in, more in detail?
Alright, sure. Roll me.
Investigation, right?
Investigation or perception, both. I will allow both.
Wow.
You're indeed on a mountain, kinder cliffside. You see that there's holes, and every now and then you hear the wind just roar through these, and after it so did, you see that silver threads fly through the sky. You are also aware, because why not, there is a little bit of a cliff to the side and there's water down there. That's however all that you can see.
Can I roll survival to see if I see any traces of animals or any wild beasts?
Okay, roll me. You see some small footsteps. Must be like a tiny thing that runs around here.
Okay, no large animals.
Nothing large, no. Tiny beasts.
I will pick up some of the pebbles dropped by.
You obtain regular stone, okay?
Theodore is gonna look over at Mustache and he's gonna be like, we were told you could find ores or metals can you find them? And he tries to command the dog to peek out.
Mm-hmm. The dog, he holds his nose in the air and he walks a bit around, and you can see that he doesn't sense anything nearby where you are right now. He looks around, but he doesn't find anything.
Seems to not be any ores around here. And he's gonna start following.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I check what is down the holes? Like, what do we see? Because
Yeah.
like we have the cliff there, and
Yeah. Roll me perception and tell me if you have dark vision.
I do have, because I have
Okay. Roll with advantage.
perception.
That's good enough to look down there. You look down and you see a giant spider web.
Oh,
oh god, I love those.
And
Can't
not,
fire it.
and not only do you see a spider web. Hold on, I need to move this. You also see a spider.
Big is a spider?
It's about a tarantula sized.
Oh, okay, okay.